Welcome to the iInvoice.it sales credit tutorial. There are two scenarios that we'll be covering today. Scenario number 1, whereby we have created a sales invoice and no payment has been received yet from the customer. So the system will be showing that you are due a balance from the customer and we want to nullify that balance by creating the sales credit note. Scenario number 2 is where payment has been received and we need to make a payment back to the customer, returning their cash. So scenario 1, from the control panel, if we select My Business, then Sales Documents, we will use the sales invoice number 5. And we can see here it's for £72 and 0 has been cashed. And the quick links, if we select New Credit Note, in the company name we select the same customer. In the document header section, in the invoice reference number field, if we select the specific sales invoice that we want to credit, the details are automatically populated and we can see here the total is for £72 and the document type is credit note. Select when complete, save, close the document. We then see we have a credit note for -£72 and invoice is still saying 0 cashed, but if we go to paid in and we look at the sales invoice, and the to cash value here is shown as 0 because we have linked the sales credit note to it, and we can display that if we select the taking installments link. We can see here that the total credit notes value is £72, therefore the balance owed by the customer is 0. So scenario number 2, if we select sales documents, we can see here that for sales invoice number 4 we have received £1,200 against the sales invoice. As before, in the quick links we select new credit note, select the customer. In this example we do not select the invoice reference number, but we replicate the line details, £1,200, type credit note, select when complete and save. And we can see here now we have a credit note for -£1,200. If we now go to paid in, we can see here that we now have a credit note for -£1,200, and we do not have a credit note for the scenario 1 because it was matched and there's no cash transaction needed to nullify it. So in this scenario, if we select the taking installments link and we enter the amount, which is -£1,200, the date, the operation, in this case it will be a sales payment. We enter the account and OK, and we can now see that the to cash balance is 0, and we've registered the fact that we have now paid £1,200 back to the customer, and that's the end of the process.